Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another day of positivity. Now, today we're going to look at mistakes first-time buyers face or make in buying properties in Portharcourt. Now, a lot of times we have made series of mistakes. We have made series of mistakes while buying properties. But today we're going to look at 7 things that we have done, 7 mistakes that we have made that have hampered our chances of acquiring legitimate properties. Number one is rushing the process. Rushing the process. Now it says many buyers jump at first, many buyers rush at first, find house. Immediately they see fine house, they will just dive in it. Yeah, this house is very beautiful, let us buy it. Now, they see without proper research. You do that without proper research. And it often leads to regret later. After seeing those beautiful houses, eventually without making a proper research of the place, you will not regret afterwards. And number two is not verifying document. Not verifying the document of the land or the property you want to acquire. That is it. Now, buying the land or property without checking C of O, survey plans, deed of conveyance is risky. Yes, without checking all of those things, you are endangering your money. Now you're investing where you cannot even get anything in return because you'll come back and be crying that they've scammed you. Yeah. You see, this is how people lose millions of naira. This is how people lose this what? Money. Because they fail to make research, verification of documents. And number three, ignoring hidden costs. Ignoring hidden costs. A lot of time people make this kind of mistakes where they ignore hidden costs of a property. Now, it's not just the property price. It's not just the property price. Legal fees. It's not about the legal fees. It's not about the agent's fee, the documentation. It's not about the agency fee. It's not about the documentation. And can add up fast. All of these things we gather together. Now, when you know about, like, if you want to buy a land, don't just budget for just your land. A lot of people takes money while giving you documentations and other stuff. But there are some real estate companies, they combine everything together and tell you you're not going to pay any other money to get this property done. That's how it is done. Now, number four, trusting the wrong agent. Will be shouting every day, crying, begging you should invest. Not just because we want to be your agent, it's because we want to guide you into the right direction. Now it says, not every agent, like, let me rephrase again, not every agent has your best interest. Everybody want to eat, everybody will just want to get that your money. If they get your money, they flee away. Not every agent has your best interest. Some rush deals for commission. Be careful who you trust. Some person just want to get their commissions and scamper away. So whenever you want to have an agent to get your property, almost just go and inquire about that very person if he has any questionable character. And number five is buying property based on price, not value. A lot of times when maybe so many times people have come to my DM to ask about the property, and when I tell them, okay, this property sold for 18 million, 20 million, 30 million, they say, no, 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 I want it where it's cheap. Now, those cheaper land, I'm not saying it's bad, but sometimes those cheap lands lead to dispute. It leads to problem in nearest future. It leads to problem in the nearest future. When you go and buy those lands, I'm not saying it's bad, but sometimes it leads to very big problems. Cheap properties in bad location can cost you more than. Yeah, number six, we're going to look at skipping proper inspection. When we talk about site inspection, it is very, very important. If you want to make it, you want to get a very good land, you have to make your inspection very genuine. If any agent you meet and tell the person, oh, I want to go for site inspection, the person refuses and they run away, but the person doesn't mean well for you. Doesn't mean well for you. Site inspection is very, very, very okay. Skipping it is very, very bad. What you see online isn't always reality. Those flashy properties you see online is not always the reality. Always inspect before payment. Always inspect those properties before making any payment or down payment. It is very, very important that you do all this. Number 7, which is the last way we want to end it today. The no clear budget plan. If you do not have any clear budget plan, you are not going to make it. Now, many buyers overstretch themselves. They overstretch themselves financially, leading to stress after purchase. They stress themselves. Maybe they don't have this capacity to buy this property, but they just stress themselves. You will not even be able to understand that you are, being stressed financially and otherwise. So always and always make sure that you have your budget already laid down for this property before making plans of buying. I think I've made a lot of sense. In today's teaching. And the bottom line, don't just buy property, buy the right property so that tomorrow you'll be at peace with yourself. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.